What did you see on the internet as a child that scarred you for life? A car driving down a winding country road.
Hee. After going through this whole post, it's nice to be reminded of something as innocent as a jump scare. I'm glad I haven't actually seen most of these videos people are talking about. But growing up with the internet and access to computers, I've still seen quite a few things. Edit, I've finally written the coattails of a popular comment. Yay, I face with tears of joy.
Someone ramming a combat knife in some Russian, Ukrainian's throat on LimeWire. Stopped looking for South Park episodes after that one. That cursed Bong Chen Dong ghost jump scare comic sad face. I remember watching that and telling my friends about it when I was a kid. One of the greatest jump scares in all media if you ask me. The Bud Diver, SP, suicide video from back in the day. So much blood. I wasn't a child, but the beheading videos coming out of the Middle East shortly after 9/11 really screwed up my brain.
Yeah, was it that American journalist, I think, that was beheaded in an orange jumpsuit? That was one of the first true gore scene I've watched, was a young kid, and I literally felt sick and unwell. That gurgling and so much blood.
The first time I ran into a sexual predator in a chat room. For reference, this was when the internet was just becoming a thing and chat rooms were in their infancy. We didn't understand the danger then like we do now. Back when a chat room was basically a message board, so instead of real-time chatting you hit the refresh button every few minutes. Or did I just show my age here?
The chat boards on Neopets was like this back in the dial-up ages.
Styleproject.com. I'd go on it occasionally and regret it always. You never knew what you were getting with a risky click either. The guy would write it like a blog and hyperlink random words. You could click on smile, and it would be a decapitated head. Or it could be a weird Teletubby. It is morbidly fascinating, but I was way too young for that shit. Edit. My number one comment on Reddit is this. 14-year-old me would be impressed. 37-year-old me knows better. Please save yourself a click, it's a porn site now.
Any particularly galling thing you saw there? Beheading. Dead kids. The beheading of a guy with a rusty knife was my last visit. I can still hear the sounds. The Russian hammer video, don't look it up even though I'm sure you can find it on the internet somewhere. It's of these two Ukrainian guys killing a man in the bush. They are beating him with hammers and a fire extinguisher. I was a bit naive when I saw it and thought it was fake. That was until I googled it and found out that yep, I have just watched a video of a guy being tortured and murdered in a great detail.
Came here to see if anyone else had suffered through this. It's the pleading at the beginning and the fact that the old man looks like a fatherly figure to me. That makes my stomach flip. There are so many videos I wish I hadn't seen. It's got to be that video of a man shooting himself in the head. Falling backwards on the bed dead, and after a while his dog started eating him.
How does all of that get filmed, and then posted?
Webcam streaming?
Gore18.com or some shit. I kinda forget the website, but it was nothing but people killing themselves or others. Watched a man get beat to death with a 2x4 cause he was homeless. Pretty fucked up.
I was in the IT room with some friends once and one pulled up the website flyheight.com on the school's computers and showed some videos. One was a guy having his dick and balls eaten off by some dogs. Another was a prison stabbing. A final one was a guy killing himself by a train.
A guy getting eaten by lions, and a guy who got run over by a tank. I was too young for that shit.
I don't know if we are thinking of the same video, but I also remember a video of a guy being eaten by lions and then I looked into it and learned it was fake. Maybe that can offer a little bit of solace.
The man who tried to attempt suicide by shooting his face with a shotgun but survived. Had his whole mouth blown off, no ears, no eyes, no mouth, no nose. He tried to scream but couldn't, was walking zombie. Edit, link for all you bastards with no heart, NSFL warning. Edit, who the fuck gave it wholesome award? Stumbled upon a video of a cartel member decapitating a rival with a chainsaw. I was shocked how calm the guy getting decapitated was.
This one randomly popped up on my Facebook feed a few years ago, before someone flagged it and removed it. I didn't know what I was watching, and then whoop, there goes his head. I think we all watched the same video. Two guys on a wall. One guy gets their head chopped off with a chainsaw, other with a knife.
A video of a soldier being beheaded. It was very close up. And the picture quality was good. So you saw everything in horrific detail. If I recall correctly, the soldier was Russian, and the killers were Chechens. Or something like that. Also, 2 girls 1 cup.
Compared to the stuff we've seen in the early days of the interwebs, isn't it kind of funny how a video like 2 girls 1 cup is just normalized nowadays? I mean, it has gained meme status. There's even a complete porn category dedicated to scat. The internet became available to the public when I was a teenager. Worst thing for us was the scary face popping out of random videos with loud screaming. Yes. Fuck those videos. A picture where a woman's breasts had what looked like a beehive in them, and now I have the phobia of concurrent holes.
If it's the one I'm thinking, it was completely fake. The holes were a plant's seeds.
Oh yeah, it was fake. I think it was on Snoop's like 2008.
The Jonestown mass suicide audio, or whatever it was called, it's honestly the worst thing I've heard, especially with the context too.
That's purely disturbing. Him saying, "Mother. Mother. Please," sent shivers down my spine when I listened to it for the first time. I had had enough when one of his mistresses started telling the panicking cult members that the children were crying due to the bitterness of the potion. If you think about it, it really wasn't a mass suicide but rather a mass murder.
A guy nailing his own ballsack to a chair. It's been 15 years and can still vividly see that in my head. Edit. I had no idea other people had seen this video. Hopefully we can all recover together. Long live the Wild West days of the 2000s internet. BME Pain Olympics. A lot of it was found to be faked. BME Pain Olympics. Seeing dudes cut off their penises and smash them with a hammer and nail made me feel kind of messed up.
If it helps out, the video has been proven to be fake.
This just put to rest 13 years of being heavily bothered. Thank you.
There was no internet when I was a child, but I did watch the Daniel Pearl, journalist beheaded by terrorists, video when it was released and instantly regretted it.
The video of ISIS putting a guy in a cage, pouring gas on him, then burning him alive was also on YouTube for a while before it got taken down. Equally scarring.
I think that video scarred me because of how high definition it was. I have usually only seen horrific things in 144p, so it was jarring.
My daily dose of feeling old. No internet when I was a child. Judging by these stories, you were better off.
A bunch of fake, which I now realize, ghost videos. The ones that involved mirrors especially traumatized me. The same thing happened to my big sister. Haha.
Yeah, I remember watching all of those ghost girl videos of the girl with long black hair over her face and the long white dress.
I was 7 and looked up people dying on YouTube, scrolled for a bit, and not long after it was a game of ask and receive.
Ironically on Ask Jeeves, Ask and Rejeev. Some dickhead linked a live leak video of a guy shooting himself in the head with a shotgun under a Rubik's Cube tutorial. Edit. Stop asking for the link, I don't wanna have to look it up.
Saw a guy getting flayed by the cartel one time on live leak. Couldn't click away fast enough.
The dull knife head removal really got to me.
Everything on Rotten.com. I had to go farther down than I thought I would to find Rotten.com. Hello, fellow older internet users.